defiance as crowns. Fury fighting champion, scars on our skin. We don't break, we don't bow, we live to win. Through the blood, sweat, tears, we claim our pride. This is our glory, this is our time. Under the lights where legends are born, we run through the fire and laugh at the storm. With every punch they scream our names. We burn so bright we'll never be tamed. Fury fighting champion, scars on our skin. We don't break, we don't bow, we live to win. Through the blood, sweat, tears, we claim our pride. This is our glory, this is our time. Under the lights where legends are born, we run through the fire and laugh at the storm. With every punch they scream our names. We burn so bright we'll never be tamed. Fury fighting champion, scars on our skin. We don't break, we don't bow, we live to win. Through the blood, sweat, tears, we claim our pride. This is our glory, this is our time. This is our time. Fury fighting champions. Step into the ring where shadows collide. Knuckles of steel, nothing left to hide. With fire in our lungs and thunder to bring, we rise as warriors to hear the world sing. Fury fighting champions, scars on our skin. We don't break, we don't bow, we live to win. Through the blood, sweat, tears, we claim our pride. This is our glory, this is our time. The crowd goes wild with our hearts ablaze. In this concrete jungle we carve our ways. No chains hold us, no fear puts us down. We're kings of chaos wearing defiance as crowns. Fury fighting champion, scars on our skin. We don't break, we don't bow, we live to win. Through the blood, sweat, tears, we claim our pride. This is our glory, this is our time. Under the lights where legends are born, we run through the fire and laugh at the storm. With every punch they scream our names. We burn so bright we'll never be tamed. Fury fighting champion, scars on our skin. We don't break, we don't bow, we live to win. Through the blood, sweat, tears, we claim our pride. This is our glory, this is our time. our glory. This is our time. This is our time. Fury fighting champions. Step into the ring where shadows collide. Knuckles of steel, nothing left to hide. With fire in our lungs and thunder to bring, we rise as warriors to hear the world sing. Fury fighting champions, scars on our skin. We don't break, we don't bow, we live to win. Through the blood, sweat, tears, we claim our pride. This is our glory, this is our time. The crowd goes wild with our hearts ablaze. In this concrete jungle we carve our ways. No chains hold us, no fear puts us down. We're kings of chaos wearing defiance as crowns. Fury fighting champions, scars on our skin. We don't break, we don't bow, we live to win. Through the blood, sweat, tears, we claim our pride. This is our glory, this is our time. Under the lights where legends are born, we run through the fire and laugh at the storm. With every punch they scream our names. We burn so bright we'll never be tamed. Fury fighting champions, scars on our skin. We don't break, we don't bow, we live to win. Through the blood, sweat, tears, we claim our pride. This is our glory, this is our time. Under the lights where legends are born, we run through the fire and laugh at the storm. With every punch they scream our names. We burn so bright we'll never be tamed. Fury fighting champions, scars on our skin. We don't break, we don't bow, we live to win. Through the blood, sweat, tears, we claim our pride. This is our glory, this is our time. This is our time. Fury fighting champions. Step into the ring where shadows collide. Knuckles of steel, nothing left to hide. With fire in our lungs and thunder to bring, we rise as warriors to hear the world sing. Fury fighting champions, scars on our skin. We don't break, we don't bow, we live to win. Through the blood, sweat, tears, we claim our pride. is our glory. This is our time. Under the lights where legends are born, we run through the fire and laugh at the storm. With every punch they scream our names. We burn so bright we'll never be tamed. Fury fighting champion, scars on our skin. We don't break, we don't bow, we live to win. Through the blood, sweat, tears, we claim our pride. This is our glory, this is our time.
Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to Fury FC CAF 4. We're gonna be in the WFA for this this fight night and for the entirety of the season. Obviously, you guys can see the card on screen. There's 10 fights, 5 prelims, 5 on the main card. But up first, we're gonna have one we weren't sure was gonna even make it to the card. So we went ahead and added it anyways. These guys are both readied up, lobbied up, ready to go. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. I'm Legacy. We got Zach in the booth here, and we've got Muffcuck joining us for the very first time. Boy, what a name. I'm sure you'll hear him throughout the evening. He's got a fantastic voice, and one of these days we will have him with the camera on, no Diddy. I promise you that. Okay, I wish I could promise you that.
On, and I'll put on a show for you guys. Don't worry. Thank you guys for having me. I'm honored to be here.
Perfect. All right. Well, these guys are already readied up and lobbied up. If somebody wants to give them the good to go, and then Zachary, if you want to put out predictions, this should be quite a banger of a fight. It's going to be between Fluid Freeze and Snap Tap, or
just put it out.
Perfect. Alrighty, well, these two gentlemen are already lobbied up and ready to go. So let's head to it.
And we see Fluid going with an acrobat, so he maybe look for some flashier kicks, some flashier strikes, and he may rely on those for those hard hitting hits to get him rocked and maybe pelt down his damage, pelt down his health a little bit more and more until he can possibly get a knockout on his opponent. We got Snapback going sniper, so he may look to be a little more precise with his strikes, but only time will tell. We'll see what these two gentlemen are capable of. Snap tap? Snap tap, okay.
Hey, we got audio.
Both men mixing it up very well. They seem to be getting comfortable, both of them, right here in this kickboxing range. And this may be what we see throughout the rest of this fight, is where both these guys are fighting from this range, kind of backing up and coming in. Fluid Freeze doing really well throwing feints, which is opening up strikes for him to land.
It does look
Snapback's,
like. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, he looks good, but he's staying straight down the pipe. If Fluid Freeze starts moving his head, that could be a problem here.
I agree. It does look like Snap is focusing more on the body, though.
Yeah, it seems as if they're almost just like kind of trading to the body, trading to the legs, but Fluid's seamlessly getting the edge here slowly. There he goes. He moved his head right off the line. Landed a good, beautiful counter left hand, right hand. Both guys landing good leg kicks. Fluid doing really good at what he's doing is he's feinting that lead leg kick, and that's allowing him to close that gap really well, very fast. And it seems to be throwing Snapback off a little bit because he's closing that distance so fast.
He does need to be careful, though. That left leg is starting to become more and tore.
Yeah. I mean, Snapback's doing really good at countering and landing his own shots. I mean, it's not just a show out here. He's doing really well at staying in it. I just think that Fluid's starting to kind of take the edge, especially in that round. Very close round, though. I mean, we could be looking at a tied first round, honestly. If not, in my opinion, I think Fluid probably takes that round.
I'd agree with that.
Both guys just beating the hell out of each other's bodies and legs. Not a lot of punches up top thrown, or at least none cleanly landed for the most part, except for that one slip by Fluid. But here we are in the second round. Let's see how they adjust.
Both these guys starting off with a little sign of respect. We love to see it.
A little bit of clinch work. Both of them in the last round tried to show off a little bit of the grappling, but it seems like they're just kind of shutting each other down here.
It did look like that.
Mm-hmm. And you seem to get that a lot, especially whenever it comes to grappling live, like you guys do. You guys do these live events, and it's a little bit nerve-wracking. It's hard to stay patient and, kind of read your opponent whenever it's live. Two solid leg kicks by Snapback. Oh, Fluid Freeze taking the back.
I can really appreciate how patient these fighters are being.
Yeah, absolutely. It's crazy how patient they are, but they're still putting out like a high volume.
Yeah.
Because we're in the second round, and I mean, Fluid Freeze has already lost 30% of his stamina, and it's almost the same for Snapback, but it looks like Snapback has a little bit of the stamina advantage here.
Well, he's been from what I've seen, Snap has been kind of focusing on the left leg and the body a lot more, while Fluid's been focusing on the head and body.
Yeah, and I agree.
You see, there it is.
Yep. Great inside leg kick from Snapback. Get a rock on that leg, and that may put him up in this round. But Fluid instantly recognizing the issue and switching stance, gets rocked. Snapback with the takedown. Instantly gets shrugged off. Beautiful body work from Snapback. Another leg kick. That one coming on the outside. Oh, crane kick to the face to rock him. Snapback staying patient because it's the end of the round, not looking to stam dump. Great round from Snapback.
Fluid Freeze
Getting
has to be
himself back
very
into this fight.
careful. He has to be very careful for this third round because I do believe that was a 10-8 round to Snap.
I do. And I mean, the first round was so close. It's I think that first leg rock, it just kind of, he's just able to get so much damage off of that we may see this turn around if Fluid Freeze doesn't do something.
It does seem like Snap found his momentum in the fight, though.
That's still staying constant on this takedown pressure. I don't know if he's looking to get it or he's just looking to kind of get him to drop his hands a little bit every once in a while to where he can land a solid strike of his own. Oh, big down from Fluid Freeze. Both men almost abandoning the fact that they're going to kickbox, and they're staying in the clinch range, swinging. Freeze with the takedown. Oh, up kick. Good head kick. But he's just too close to get the real damage on it. Oh, he's got him hurt bad.
Yep.
Oh, he had a second there where Freeze didn't have any stamina. I thought he was going to pour it on there, but he chose to stay patient. That may have been the smarter move there. Good combo, but all the shots were blocked by Freeze. Freeze looking to land a big shot here, but
it's just not there.
Doing great on defense. He's just going to have a hard time doing it with this severe Another crane kick. A knee to the face to drop him. Snapback looking to pour it on here. Oh, yeah, he's stam dumping. Oh, Freeze surviving.
But you see, this could now be dangerous because Fluid's been trying to get that takedown all game.
Yeah, absolutely. But now he's on his back with the stamina disadvantage. I'd love to see what he can do from here. He needs to work on getting that grappling advantage if he hopes to do anything.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Snapback right to full mount. Oh. Excuse me.
Fluid is able to get the
Fluid Freeze. He deny it.
He's got the stamina advantage.
Oh, he went for it. Oh, he went for it before his opponent ran out of stamina. He was going to win that race. That's what I'm saying about these live matches, man. They kind of get like your nerves going. You know what I mean? It makes you do stuff that you would never do. Wonderful fight, but honestly, I think it was a pretty even round one, and I think Snapback kind of took 2 and 3.
Yeah, I would agree because Snap did have a couple of stuns in the third round.
What a fight, though. I mean, Fluid Freeze was not out of it. Like, he was still trying to fire off. He was almost just as active as he was in the first round while he was in the third round. Yeah, Snapback
absolutely.
took it. What a fight. Both gentlemen putting on.
Are we going to get to see the scorecards, though? Come on. Let's see here. So I do believe our next fight is going to be Fili and Irish Animal, who are both making their debut in the FFC. See here.
You ready to fight? Are you ready to fight? Here we go.
And predictions are out for that fight. Another little sign of respect. We love to see it. And thank everyone for joining. We really do appreciate it. Oh, huge spinning head kick from Andre.
Oh, and just like that, Andre Touchy Fili was getting a little touchy and a little Fili.
We love the little puns.
Oh, well, he also likes throwing hooks. Oh, nice body work. Over there, doubling it up on the uppercuts to the body. Oh. Leaving that chin in the air definitely get you cracked.
Huge knockdown.
Andre Touchy Fili is just looking. Look at this. He is just picking his shots very well, making good reads, good counters, and just doing the Lord's work out here and trying to put his man away. I don't quite know if that's the Lord's work, but whatever. I thought about it after I said it. I was like, you know what? That's kind of wild to say. But man, Irish Animal, his cardio is waning heavily. Now, I don't know if that's because of the body work or if that's just because of his missed strikes. A combination of it all. Oh!
Oh!
Oh, appreciate the follow, Ashur. Ashur's going to be helping us out on graphics and posters and everything for all the CAF events.
Oh!
Damn, and just like that, Andre Fili catches a body. We'll see this man in 10 to 20. That was a savage
Alhamdulillah, tomorrow night I'm gonna smash your boy, guys. I'm gonna smash your boy.
Man, these guys, he doesn't even let him get out of the first round, and we just see pretty much a beautiful masterclass by Andre Touchy Fili. But now that we see what kind of both of these guys were making their FFC debut, but seeing the skill level and whatnot, I'm seeing a pretty bright future for that guy. That's for sure.
Your winner by a devastating TKO.
I like how they said that, a devastating TKO. You know, I couldn't agree.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, and up next, we're going to take a quick little break. It won't be that long, obviously, because we've got Stevie and NWO Loki ready up. We're just waiting to get it going. And then after, we're going to have the debut of Ashur and Savior. I think Savior's already had one fight, but Ashur's looking to make his debut, so be back very shortly.
Fury fighting champions. Step into the ring where shadows collide. Knuckles of steel, nothing left to hide. With fire in our lungs and thunder to bring, we rise as warriors to hear the world sing. Fury fighting champions, scars on our skin. We don't break, we don't bow, we live to win. Through the blood, sweat, tears, we claim our pride. This is our glory, this is our time. The crowd goes wild with our hearts ablaze. In this concrete jungle we carve our ways. No chains hold us, no fear puts us down. We're kings of chaos, wearing defiance as crowns.
Now we're back, and as mentioned before, Stevie and Loki are ready up, so we're going to go ahead and get over to that. And hopefully they can put on a good show for you guys. And predictions are out. Stevie versus Loki.
You ready to fight?
We got Stevie going with the Hulk version tonight. Did not get that one updated on the card. That's
Storm
on
knocked
me
the
bad.
power.
That's on me bad.
Storm knocked out the power. It
Oh.
and that was enough to completely reset everything. So apologies. So who we got? We got NWO versus
We got Stevie versus Loki. Stevie is the 1980s Hulk lookalike.
I dig it. Oh, Stevie's getting Darced, yeah.
Oh, Andy.
Oh, he got it. He's got to be careful of those. Those Darces are tricky because a lot of them, it goes one way, but you got to defend another way. It looks like you need to defend one way, but it goes the other way. Now he's got a Kimura, and he's looking sunk it in. NWO, it's for real on the ground. Oh, that was nasty. Little BJJ shark, man.
Predictions that haven't even ended yet.
Yeah, he knew what he wanted, man. He went in there and got it.
That shit right there, dude. That's just,
I was only gone for 4 minutes.
dude, you're not getting that mode. You're
And Loki went for an instant takedown and then submitted him.
If I boost this server right now, will we get better quality?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Runs better. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I got you.
This is our glory, this is our time. The crowd goes wild with our hearts ablaze. In this concrete jungle we
So predictions are out for our next fight for Ashur versus SAVIXR.
Who's red corner? Oh, Ashur. Okay, I see. The two guys. We got Ashur. He's going powerhouse. So he's looking to land some big bombs. Both guys dripped out. Yeah, and then we got a sniper. These guys with these snipers, they got to be careful with them. These snipers, you want to. Oh, it looks like he's gonna switch it up. These snipers, you got to be. You can't be running in there swinging, especially on guys like Powerhouse. You gotta make your shots count. With Powerhouse, you got to make sure that, I mean, you can't wear yourself out because the cardio is just, I think it's a lie what they tell you because that cardio can get wore out real quick, especially with Sniper. Those body kicks will add up really fast. Look at that, one body kick, and he's already down 4 or 5% of his stamina. Good leg check, good uppercut from Ashur.
Now this is
Ashur coming in strong.
Now I was gonna say, now this is the debut of SAVIXR. You know, we haven't seen him at all. You know, he has been on an unaired prelim at one point, and then of course Ashur. You know, people might know him from the old MFL and stuff like that, and then of course TC, all those places in between. I think it was like Elite Fighting Championship or something like that at one point in time that he was running. He's been a graphics guy all over the UFC 5 community, and I mean he's going to be taking over the role of doing graphics for the CAF, so that's going to be fun.
Yeah. Oh, big hook.
Unfortunately, they did
that
not
with 2 body shots.
know that
Oh,
this was
good
gonna be the
combination.
WFC card.
Oh, Ashur drops him.
Oh my god.
Oh,
And he let him up at the
Ashur's
wrong time. Wow. That was crazy.
Both of these guys' retaliations are strong. They do not get hit lightly. They fire back with a lot.
I think SAVIXR's going to try to play that long game now.
I think that's what he needs to do. Oh, another hook to rock SAVIXR. SAVIXR looking to fire back, falling short. Good uppercut, good straight. SAVIXR may benefit from staying on the back foot here and just landing those.
He might, but if he does, he's going to have to...
Drop him.
He's going to have to work on his pulls, man. Oh, Ashur striker.
Drop him.
Dude, Ashur has come such a long way from what I remember watching him.
Here, the difference that I'm seeing in this fight is that Ashur is making reads and SAVIXR is almost just pulling combos that he's used to people throwing. Like he's not making the read, he's just seeing like a straight and he's like, sometimes people throw a hook after that and then he's trying to pull back on that. And that's the only real difference that I'm seeing. And with Ashur having Powerhouse, that's making a difference right now.
Yeah, it's going to be very dangerous for SAVIXR, especially if Ashur's making the reads like he is.
Exactly. And I think Legacy said it, the most dangerous thing in this game is the last punch that comes after you think a combo is finished. And that's what SAVIXR's landing right now.
Or Ashur, rather. Oh,
yeah. Ashur. Cross him with an uppercut. Is he going to look to finish it here? I mean, he's still high up. He may look for a knockout. Yeah.
Oh.
That's why you got to be picky with these snipers against these powerhouses because it can turn fast. Oh, he takes SAVIXR going to take the back.
Oh, he gets his back that way though. Interesting that he would go straight for the rear naked.
Yeah, maybe just trying to throw him off.
Oh, beautiful
Like I said,
work.
Yeah, getting back up and taking the back. Ashur standing up, wanting nothing of it. Why stop doing what's working?
Ooh, beautiful head movement.
Full
Out of Ashur.
counter
This
straight,
whole
yeah.
fight, he's had fantastic head movement.
Oh.
He didn't move his head at all for that one, though.
Came of that. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful work.
Yep.
He made him pay for the
Absolutely
next one,
beautiful combination. Yeah. Drops him. It's looking like he's probably going to go for this one. Yeah.
though. Wow.
No.
Settle with the elbow. And stands back up.
I think he wants it clean.
Yeah, he's probably... Yep, he wants a clean knockout. Yeah, he's going to let him back up again. Show a little bit of respect.
Could you imagine if that overhand would have just dropped him and knocked him out? That would have been crazy.
Got him with the hook.
He's trying to give him one shot, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
Leaves him. He's probably going to get
Ashur.
right back up.
Ashur,
No.
Ashur. Oh,
Oh,
beautiful work.
absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Yeah, Savior slithering out of that. Oh, goes for a self of his own. Can he stop it?
He's got.
Oh, Ashur fucked
Oh.
around. He fucked around. He
Yeah,
shouldn't have waited.
The only good thing about that is now he has to get 2 more. So is Ashur going to slip up again? Or even twice more?
I mean, if he could regain mount, his chances are a lot less likely now.
Yeah, back to the feet. I can see Ashur not messing around after this point.
Yeah, but now he's gotten so confident on the feet, he has not even thought about defending a takedown. Oh, and he does a good job taking the back, and he has a massive stamina advantage. Oh, shit. I thought he was going to go for a sub and try to just eke it out.
Yeah, I can almost all but guarantee next rock Ashur gets, he's probably going to go for that sub or that finish.
Yeah, that's a little too
get that
close for
knocked out.
comfort. But,
A
man,
little scary, yeah.
and for those that are getting stuck in the ads, man, I do apologize. That is it's rather unfortunate right now, but it is be what it is be. Oh, beautiful. Oh, and there it is.
For the knockout.
10 seconds
Jesus
into the
Christ.
third.
Yeah, Ashur is for real, man. he's shown patience, and that's something that you don't see from a lot of powerhouses. That's a lot of that. Like, you do not see that from powerhouses. They run in, they take off swinging, and they end up tiring themselves out and getting hit in the body. But no, he stayed calm. He stayed collective. He was able to land the big shots, get the big rocks, and eventually get the knockout that he was looking for
And picked
the
up-
whole fight.
And
10-8'd both rounds.
Yeah, I was about to say, and picked up 2 10-8 rounds in the process of that.
Yeah,
Damn.
beautiful. It's hard not to toss that one in the hat for performance of the night, you know?
Yeah, Ashur come out looking very strong. Very strong. Hey, man, I tell you what, that maybe he's, I think he's gotten a lot better. Dude, he literally landed 1 strike in that 3rd round. In those 10 seconds, 1 strike. And that's what did it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well-timed uppercut. Yeah, look, he hears it. He knows it.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, let's take a look and see what the next fight's going to be looking like. I do believe we get a little bit of ZachUGone and old Miggy action now.
Oh, yeah. And we know Zach's good on the stand-up. You know what I mean? I've never really seen him on the ground, but we know Miggy's good on the ground. We know Zach's good on the stand-up. It's almost like just a match of typing. You know what I mean? We're gonna see how it goes. Those shorts are immaculate.
No.
Are you ready to fight? Here we go.
These boys are not going to be wasting any time. ZachUGone went dark on us. He's locking in for this one. I say locking in, but he's throwing. He's immediately throwing a really wild naked shot. Now this one should be a little interesting of a matchup. You know, it is a stylistic difference between the two, but it's odd because Zach immediately goes for a takedown.
Oh.
That's kind of uncharacteristic because Miggy has a pretty good ground game, I would say.
Yeah, I'd say that Miggy would specify himself as a ground specialist, in all honesty. But I mean, Zach's on top now. But we did see Zach throw 3, 4, almost maybe 5 uppercuts to possibly predict that takedown. Oh,
Zach
Miggy
might have
on
fucked
top.
himself.
Wait a, oh. Zach squirming out of that full mount. He took a couple big shots down there and needs to be careful. And he's throwing punches, leaving his stamina. This is a bad spot for Zach right now. He needs to deny something.
He's already remounted. He's gonna have to be careful. And when he gets back to the feet, at all costs, do not go back to the ground with him because he just got rocked pretty heavily as soon as he got into mount. And if he gets mount again, he's gonna do it again.
Yeah, he's gotta work on the basics of ground. Either get back to the full guard or get to your sprawl and stand back up. Those are the fastest transitions to get back up.
Ooh. Going to sprawl, not a very bright move, but he makes it work for him.
Yeah, after I said sprawl, I realized Miggy loves the Darce chokes.
Mm-hmm. He does.
Which that's a bad position to be in. But for the most part, that sprawl is one of the... Oh!
Zach is definitely going to have to be careful here. You know, he is... cannot be throwing out-of-range shots or anything crazy.
Yeah. He's got to look to pick Miggy apart from the kickboxing range, in my opinion. That's probably going to be the easiest way to do it. Pick him apart to the body, to the head. Small shots. Don't overextend. Big uppercut from Miggy.
Zach using all the footwork to get out of that. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Miggy not getting the takedown of that. Beautiful work by
That
Zach.
needs to back up. No, he chooses the pressure. And then back up.
Beautiful.
Yeah, this is what he needs here.
This is definitely a stylistic matchup for sure.
Yeah, because Miggy, the way his striking works, everything he throws is almost meant for him to get a takedown off of it or push the people away. So
exactly.
It's real weird how he throws because it's either to set up a takedown or to get them away from him. Zach needs to get comfortable in the kickboxing range and pick him apart if he wants to get back into this fight. Because Miggy, he does not want to end back up on the ground with Miggy.
No, and out of all things, Zach shot first, which was kind of wild. I don't think he's going to be doing that one again.
I think it threw Miggy off, and that's why he got it. Because Miggy wasn't expecting him to do it.
Yeah. Well, I think Zach now knows that he's going to be having an onslaught of takedowns and stuff coming at him. Now, see, but the thing about that is Zach throws these super fucking autistic uppercuts that come out of seemingly nowhere, and he'll do shit exactly like that. So Miggy does have to be careful about that. You know, he's going to have to pick his shots very carefully to get on the inside to get these takedowns.
That drags him down.
He does. Ooh. Zach getting up on top, but for how long, that's going to be the question. And he might actually try to get up. Perfect.
We see that a lot with Miggy in that position, though, because he likes for them to go back in the full guard so he can work from that bottom full guard.
Yes.
So that's not uncharacteristic of him to do.
Ooh. Zach throwing a little too many strikes just then. Too many big power shots.
Yeah, he's getting antsy. Staying down the pipe until Miggy moves his head. He needs to break that nose. He needs to do something with Miggy's stamina. Because right now he's at a disadvantage.
Well, if he's going to try to stay in the stand-up with Miggy, and if he's going to time these shots, these ones and these twos that he's throwing, What he needs to do is he needs to read Miggy's shots first before he starts throwing them, so that way he can probably time something. Otherwise,
I agree.
he might actually get taken
Because
down.
we've seen Miggy hasn't moved his head a lot.
No.
It would
And
allow Zach to land a lot of stuff coming down the pipe.
He's just got to maybe try to get a pattern, read a pattern. But man, he did a good job of picking him up and
right
dropping
back
him
to
right
the
in the
takedown.
side control. Oh, and Zach gets right back up to his
Oh,
feet.
Zach back up.
Wow. I don't think Miggy was anticipating him to do that. Oh,
No, he
what's up,
wasn't. And
Phil?
Miggy has come a long way in grappling, too. Because I think the first time I fought him, it was a snuff. And then now, me and him, we have some grappling exchanges. So he's come a long way, and he's been labbing this. So for Zach to get right back up, that's surprising.
It is good, you know. I actually have fought Miggy twice in the past like month in two different leagues, and both times, the first time it was a heavy grappling fight, but the second one I was able to, once he jumped a flying triangle on me, after I was able to get back up to my feet, I never hit the mat again, and I actually had to work on things, but like, you know, work on the timing, work on the distancing. And my plan was, if I could get back up to my feet, I was going to. And Zach seems to be kind of doing the same thing, but
He's doing really good, but the thing is that he's not getting his own offense going.
yeah,
So therefore,
there's two
him just
flavors.
defensively wrestling, it's wearing down his stamina more
Yeah,
at this point.
he's throwing too many shots and the wrong anticipation of it, if you will.
Yes. He needs to throw short, go to the body, go to the head, down the pipe, something to break down Miggy's stamina, or else, I mean, the third round's going to look bad at the end of it if Zach don't start, you
And
know,
don't be
adjusting
afraid
to
to
this.
target the body. You know, go a jab and then a rear uppercut to the body. You know, it's going to be there.
Yes.
Especially if he starts coming in. Because if Miggy starts coming in with those takedowns in this round, thinking that he's going to try to control this round and control the fight. Oh!
Oh! Big overhand from Zach to drop him. Zach's going to look to stamp dump. It looks like he tried abandoning the position. Yeah, and then Miggy pulled him down. Okay, he got right back up.
Zach did a good job there. You know, he made a read of that uppercut to the body that actually landed to the head. And then, you know, he threw an overhand right afterwards.
Yep.
I think Miggy's going to actually try to focus on getting him back to the mat now.
I agree. And I think Zach's going to focus, probably kind of pinpoint an uppercut. Yeah, that's the third uppercut since they got back up. And then a front kick. Zach's doing everything he can to stop that takedown. Another uppercut to stop the takedown.
The double
Miggy
uppercut
is
in that
so
sequence
good.
is great.
Yeah, Miggy's still good at timing it, though. It's just hard to defend against.
Oh, and he gets mount again.
Yeah, right back to mount.
Zach's
Miggy
gonna have
looking
to
to
be
rain
patient.
down some punches. Rocks him.
Oh,
Oh, Miggy satisfied with the elbow at the end of the flurry.
now you know that doesn't count as heavily as a knockdown, but that is something that's Zach's gonna have to be very patient with when he gets mounted, and he does again.
Yeah, Zach's got to watch out for, like, so whenever they're in half guard or full guard and they mount up, these dominators, they have the opportunity to get a, Miggy's raining down some strikes. They have the opportunity to get a transition off, to get to a better position. And that's what you got to watch out for these dominators. Whenever they go to posture up and they get up, they're now going to, they just get a free transition off to the side.
Oh, look at this. Zach takes his back. Oh, no, he doesn't. He gets reversed into a Kimura.
No, Miggy reverse. Oh!
Oh, and he got the
submission
Kimura.
reversal.
Oh, he is trying to solidify this round.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
gonna try to
Miggy's going to go
solidify this
hard on
win.
these subs. Yep.
Zach's going to have to be careful. He just gets denied. Now he's trying to go for the armbar.
He's got to be patient. Oh!
Oh, and he denies it.
Miggy is going to sink in this armbar here and get the submission. Miggy with the
Beautiful.
round 3 armbar.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah. Beautiful grappling. Zach just got impatient. That's what it was. He just tried getting out too soon instead of fighting Miggy over stamina, trying some, some feints on the ground, and that's just ultimately whenever you got a guy like Miggy on your arm, it's hard to shake him off,
I
especially
tried to
whenever he
fake
smells
that arm
blood.
bar, but it didn't work.
Oh,
Yeah, Miggy did
that's
good.
just
He did real good.
yeah.
He did
he
really
did a good
good.
job at getting the the come from behind win in the third round. From getting knocked down and almost knocked out.
Yeah. That was a good fight though.
Damn.
It was.
Well, shit. Let's go ahead and move on over to the featured prelim of the night between AKA Amazon and RLip.
Oh, here we go.
And predictions are out for Amazon and RLip.
You ready to fight? Are
Mm-hmm.
you ready to fight? Here we go.
Now, Muff, so we've seen Amazon go 1-1 on regs, and I do believe 0-1 thus far in cap. I do believe. Now, I could be wrong. It could be the exact flip-flop. But RLip here has gone 2-0, I do believe, in regs, and is looking for maybe a second victory in cap.
Okay, I can see right away Amazon really jab heavy, and he likes to stay down the pipe and then work on the body. RLip is doing pretty good about countering it, but he's still catching the majority of the strikes here. And that may end up going sideways if it goes to the third round into the second round. But what Amazon needs to do is back up a little bit. Those jabs aren't going to be effective in clinch range.
So we're a minute and 40 seconds in, and I've already noticed RLip has kind of done a 3-punch combo, and then he backs out of the pocket, which, I mean, I respect. But if he stays to that habit, Amazon can pick up on that.
Yeah, the issue with the styles that they're doing, though, is RLip he's got this kickboxing style, and he's wanting to do it in the clinch. And that's what it's going to end up as, because RLip is throwing so heavy, so close, that he seems to now be getting the better of the exchanges as far as damage goes.
And that was good. That high kick came right out of the pot, or like as he was exiting the pocket, getting right out of the, trying to get out of the kickboxing range. Oh, and he goes back to it. So that might be something that RLip has picked up on that he can do. He caught him with it the first time, and he blocked it the second time. Oh, good head movement out of
A little bit of head movement now. Yeah, beautiful. He's still catching them with those straights. And jabs. If Amazon wants to exchange like this whenever he's leaving the pocket, he's got to throw something stronger.
Oh,
like a hook or an uppercut or something to interrupt him.
See, and it's really going to stay in the back of Amazon's mind because he's noticed now that RLip's kind of switched it up a little bit. Instead of doing the head kick, exiting the pocket, he's switching it up by throwing body kicks and head kicks, and so now he's questioning himself.
Yeah, agreed. Completely agreed.
Oh, beautiful!
Oh, Amazon with the big hook to knock him down.
Oh my God, that was perfect.
Stacks him up. Pulling it on. Amazon with the first round KO.
17 seconds left. That is wild.
Look at that. You see, he did it the first time. He rocked him. The second and third time, he blocked it. The fourth time, he pulled it. Beautiful, beautiful work.
Absolutely.
Oh, no,
He was
rather he
almost
ducked
looking
it.
out
I'm
for
sorry,
it.
he ducked it.
Yeah. Well, he ducked a body kick. I think it was the second body kick before that. So maybe the second one, he just kind of let it land to make him think that was going to work again. And then he ducked it and went for that hook. The second he ducked it, I knew he was going to rock him. Because believe it or not, a lot of people don't realize, but if I hit you with a jab right before you land a hook, that hook doesn't do as much damage as you think it does. Although it shows, like visually shows that it did. It didn't do as much as you think it did. So then it almost gives you like a false hope that your hooks are landing good, but they're not.
Yeah. Well, you know, that was our feature prelim for a reason, Muff. And with that being said, you know, we're gonna go to our first fight of the main card, and it's gonna be between Humerous and Raccoon. So Raccoon is somebody that I've seen a couple of times compete. He's got a very quick, fast twitch style, but tends to burn out his cardio. And then Humerous, man, he is just, you know, I would say week in and week out, he kind of just does his thing, you know? Oh, these boys are already ready to go. Shit.
Yeah. They've been watching. Now, Raccoon, as far as I've seen him go, he's had a rough go. He is a good fighter. He's been facing some really high competition level people, which has made it seem like it, you know, he's not as good as he really is, but he is not a bad fighter. He's pretty damn good, and he's learning, and he's very active.
That's what I've seen.
And the more active a fighter is, the
exactly.
You know.
And I think he's been getting some. You know, he claims, or he reps the K1 camp. I'm not quite sure how real that is, but I mean, sometimes, like I think the very first time I saw him, his striking was very much on par with theirs in terms of the fluidity behind some stuff. But that doesn't mean anything, you know. Some certain people could just be claiming thus. I don't want to say that's what he's doing, but you know, he's got a very fluid style. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, and that's what comes from like any game or anything that you ever do. If you want to be good at something, you copy someone that's good at doing it, and then you will also be good at it. So I mean, the fact that he's very active, and even if he's not part of the team, he's at least copying them and trying to somewhat match their style, and that eventually will make him good in the long run.
Yeah.
If they're good at something and you do it exactly like they do, you'll be good at something, you know?
Well, a good person for him to watch, even though he's not on the same platform, would be Deadpool-y. Now, he's their Total Conflict PlayStation champion, and I think he might actually be getting ready to compete in ESFL as well. I could be wrong. But he is like a prime example of a very beautiful, patient striking, actually a very patient all-around gameplay, who mixes things up very well, doesn't get overzealous, doesn't get crazy.
Big knockdown. Yeah, and that seems to be the story of this fight. Like, he's throwing fluently really well, but he's like a little impatient. See, like the axe kick was a little too late. Big head kick to rock him. Spinning back kick. Looking to take advantage of this rock to get some body damage off. Humerous is. A little bit of leg damage, too.
Humerous is looking very clean, though.
Yeah, absolutely. He's super patient. And he's throwing big strikes, but he's throwing them at the right time. Opposed to Raccoon, he keeps throwing these big strikes out of range. And it's adding up on his stamina meter. You can see it.
I will say, Humerous has done a very solid job in attacking that body and attacking it often.
Yeah. See,
Yeah,
just
the
like
stamina
that.
difference is huge.
Yeah. Well, every time there's a big fucking head kick from Humerous. Oh, he was going to pour it on there. He was willing to stamina dump. He just ran out of time. Yeah, Raccoon's got to make a little bit of adjustments. I think Humerous isn't going as fast as he's expecting him to. And that's why Raccoon's having such a hard time landing anything. This Humerous is doing so good.
Humerous is picking his shots very nicely so far.
Yeah. I really like how whenever he rocked him, he went for the body to get the body damage. That almost secures wins.
Agreed.
Going for the finish every single time is not the move. Big hook to rock him.
Now see, he went. Oh, he ducked right into an uppercut.
Yeah. Yep.
Damn near cooked himself on that one.
Oh, hit him with another. Yeah, landing an uppercut of his own to rock him.
But you see, he's
The
going
Rock
for these.
Raccoon.
He keeps going for these rear kicks to the body, and that's what set up that ducking roundhouse. And I think he might actually try to set it up again, judging by the pace at which he's throwing these rear body kicks.
Yeah, I can see he's picking it up a little bit more. Not crazy. See, he's getting a little impatient. Threw a crane kick out of range, but he's got such a good lead here. He feels confident.
Ooh.
Ducked into another uppercut, but I don't think Raccoon's got it in him.
What is he
might
doing? He
to
is
get a
not.
finish.
I'm actually surprised. He just seems like he's almost playing with his food at this point. He could have. There we go. I was about to say he could have plenty of opportunities to finish this fight.
I think he's just being super careful. That's really what it is.
And he's
He
going
doesn't
for the
wanna
rear
get
naked.
Yeah.
Oh, but he got it.
Oh, he got it. That's a submission I have such a hard time locking in.
That is one
that
of
you
my
kinda-
most favorite submissions. I've got that thing dialed in so well right now.
You kind of have a respect for the people who do it because the escapes are so fast. Going for an arm
Go for-
triangle here.
Immediately
Thinks that
set me-
right in. I can see him going for a submission finish here out of this. No. Okay.
Oh, I figured he would
I-
have went to the body with that one.
I'd have to agree with Legacy on that. At this particular point, it very much looks like Humerous is just playing with his food.
Yeah, he is. But I mean, everybody, it's live card, man. Everybody wants to get a good, clean KO. You know what I mean?
Well, he has had a. Oh! God bless.
Speaking of clean KOs, look at that. That was nasty. I didn't even know that was a combo like that.
I didn't either, but he made it one, didn't he?
yeah, he did. Absolutely beautiful. I wish in the replays we saw the full both the kicks, you know? That was awesome. All right, I'm going to take 10 seconds and I'll be right back, guys.
Man, that was beautifully done.
That was.
Man, we didn't get to hear the ref say by Vicious KO, but boy, fucking should we have. That was a little wild.
I sent him out, Scorch.
Well, up next I think we're gonna take a smidgen of a break, and we're gonna get Navarro and Joe Flex, both of them making their season debut, I think, or maybe Navarro might actually have had one fight. I'm not quite sure. I'd have to go and check. But either way, they're gonna be getting lobbied up, and I want to make sure they're ready to go, and then we'll get swapped up and ready to go.
Chains hold us, no fear puts us down. We're kings of chaos.
Boom, shit, and just like that, you fucking clowns thought we weren't ready, but we are, and we're back. Now,
And predictions are out.
Oh, look at that, and predictions are out. Thank you, Zach. So now we've got the debut of Joe Flexinn in the blue corner and Ranger Navarro in the red corner. Now, I'm not too familiar with either one of their styles. Oh, God. But Joe Flexinn coming out throwing heavy already.
Yeah, with some really high level striking off the rip. And look at his grip. He looks dope as shit.
Oh, my God, that second
Instantly
shot.
reading that hook. Joe, yeah. Joe looking to pour it on here. Joe.
49 seconds in. Joe Flexinn has arrived. Oh, my God.
What is the record?
I think we were like a minute and some change.
I don't even think that. I think it's like 45 seconds.
No, that was 49 right there. That was 49 seconds.
Yeah,
Wow.
that
Joe
was
Flexinn.
crazy. He read that a mile away. He was holding his head back.
Damn,
Right.
Ranger Navarro, Bubba, you didn't even get a fucking shot, dude. It just... Fuck. What do you do?
What was he? Versatile? Virtuoso?
Shit, dude, I didn't even get to see it. It just, I mean, I should have seen. I should have been paying attention. But man, I think Joe Flexinn just put Xbox on notice, bro. That boxing was fucking clean.
Yeah. Oh, Joe Flexinn's good, man. He fights in a couple other leagues, and he does not mess around.
Well, shit.
As you see, he does not mess around.
Well, speaking of not messing around,
I didn't even realize.
Oh, go ahead.
I didn't even realize 19 strikes landed.
You know what's crazy is 17 of those 19 were significant. That's fucking bonkers. Jesus.
Well, he came in with the 5-punch combination. Every one of them landed off of a slip too. No, it was a punch, slip, and then 4 more punches after that.
Hey, that's what you gotta do, I guess. Damn, you doubled the strike count, though,
Yeah.
I'm sure. But I mean, most of them are a little bit of ground strikes. Okay, so speaking of some stuff, now up next we're gonna have Disputed and AJ, and Jesus Christ, has this not been an absolute fucking shit show every time I turn around? So let me just preface this. I do know, what is it? Like favoritism, if you will. I do know fucking favoritism. I try not to ever do any favoritism. I try to stay super unbiased. I think by these conversations, you would think it's the other fucking way around. But in all honesty, I just like humor. I like the funny. I like people they get to be themselves, get to show off their little fucking quirkiness, whether it's quirkiness or just outlandish or ruthless or whatever. It doesn't matter. Everybody's got their own fucking niche, you know? And Disputed is apparently his niche. Well, if I'm being quite honest, seems to be getting into people's heads. That seems to be his niche. I think his niche is all about mental warfare, and quite honestly, I'm a fan of it. I think it's fucking silly, but I also think it can be very useful because we've seen him in his last fight against Bali. We got to see him, you know, he kind of pulled Bali out of his comfort zone, if you will, and made him fight his fight. And it kind of just like it kind of got the best of Bali, and he ended up paying the price in a decision loss. And the fight that we were originally gonna get, but you know, we kind of built up. We were gonna build up Bali and Disputed. Well, now we've kind of built up Disputed and AJ. So
I have to agree with Milkman.
What's that? He role plays
Milkman
Conor
said
McGregor. Yeah,
Yes.
no, I agree with you. Hey, love him or hate him, I don't care. It's a fucking video game, and if people take it that gosh darn seriously, hey, you know,
It is what
Yeah,
it is.
it is what it is. And this
what it
isn't the only league that Disputed has done this in, man. He's gone league to league, just upsetting everyone, and then coming into these fights and don't get his mouth, don't get, you know, disconstrued about it. This man can fight. I mean, on the ground, standing up, it doesn't matter. This man is here to fight. He may run his mouth. He may piss you off. He may piss everyone off. It doesn't matter. All that matters is what's about to happen right here at the end of the day.
That is very
And
true.
he does excellent at it. I think he's undisputed in all the leagues that I've seen him in, which is crazy because his name is disputed. But he's undisputed. Like, there's almost been like no cap to the competition that this guy can take on.
Well, with that being said, they're ready to go, and this is actually a pretty good step up in competition, I would say.
Yeah.
I know the triangular fuckfest of Bali AJ Disputed is there, but hey, the trash talk has been real, I'll tell you that much.
That it has.
And I'm assuming the predictions have been out?
Yes.
Ho ho ho.
It is a 79% to Disputed, 21% to AJ.
Interesting, interesting.
What's interesting here is that AJ is pushing in so much, and Disputed has chosen to throw these short combinations. He's not going wide with them. He's throwing hooks and uppercuts, and that absolutely disrupted AJ's pressure.
Well, fuck me running if we don't get an ad right at the beginning of the first round. Shit happens.
Oh, no.
Shit happens, but you can watch it back, or you could just subscribe. Either way. You know, we put out all of our streams. We put out 2 a week, essentially. Put 2 cards out a week, 1 calf, 1 regular. So, I mean, you get some fun stuff.
And make sure you check out our YouTube.
AJ quickly finding out that Disputed, he's not messing around anywhere. They go down to the ground, and Disputed has completely controlled so far on the ground. As far as possibly even controlling on the feet also.
Mm-hmm.
Well, right now, his method of fighting seems to be taking to Dagestan. I think you might want to take him 2 or 3
he's not
years. Oh, look at that. He slowly
not
broke it
afraid
down
to-
into mount.
Yep. He's not afraid to move positions, fake transitions. He's not afraid to move out of one transition to get to a better position. And now he's worked his way into an arm triangle here.
Oh, and he just feinted the submission. Oh,
Yeah,
brother. And it was a double feint
Oh.
on both sides, and then he gets the counter to arm triangle. Beautiful work by Disputed right now. He might be trying to, I think he might be trying to secure this fight, secure this round, secure this win already.
Yeah, if not, why not go for the round? And then if the fight's there, take it, you know?
Slippery little
oh.
salamander.
Yeah.
Beautiful
Slithered
defense
his
by
way out of
AJ.
that rear naked choke.
What's going on, Total Conflict? Thank you for being here.
Oh, look at that. And so Disputed's going to give... He's just doing these little pitter-patter shots. I don't know if he's building up... If he's trying to build up... Oh, sorry. Rather, that is AJ on top. Oh, my God. I am blind.
Yeah, AJ was up top.
I was like,
And
why
I
does the
lo- I
GA keep
love-
going to
Oh.
AJ?
Gets dropped with
Oh,
an uppercut.
my
He gets
God.
dropped with the Superman. Disputed with no respect. Finishing off the round. I was about to say, I love those little pitter-patter shots. Those add up, and they give you grappling
Damn.
advantage. Whenever you get against these guys that are so good on the ground, you can't do nothing without grappling advantage. You have to have it.
Ah, man, you know, that was crazy. Gets a sub to essentially win the round, and then caps it off with 2 knockdowns in the waning moments of the round. With a perfectly timed uppercut, then a perfectly timed Superman punch.
And that almost boils down to fight IQ. It's like he knew it was the last 10 seconds. He threw some wild stuff, and he got away with it, you know?
Well, that Superman punch
capping
was
off.
beautiful because it was right as he was getting ready to throw looked like a body kick. Ooh.
AJ going back to keeping it short and simple. Yep.
AJ
Denies
with
a
a good-
takedown. He understands that's not where he wants to be.
Yeah. He got submitted that round, and then, you know, obviously coming into this round, he did have the stamina advantage towards the end of the round. But, you know, suffering that submission and those 2 knockdowns, that changed the tide of the stamina.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Another beautiful takedown.
That was disgusting.
We can see where AJ wants to try and excel here. He wants to throw the short combinations, land some good shots to the head, land some good shots to the body. But it just seems like Undisputed is kind of overwhelming him with takedown feints, overwhelming him with strike feints, and it's just hard for him to get something going.
The read, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of respect it, though. You know, with how the first round went, you can clearly see that AJ went back to the basics. You know, simple 1 and 2s.
Yes, absolutely. And I preach that to all the guys in my camp. I preach that to anyone that I lab with. The basics will win you the fight. And you can even look over at Undisputed. He's doing nothing but the basics. Short, sweet combinations, even on the ground.
You know, Milkman is, I
Taking
think...
transitions, not doing nothing crazy. It's just all basic. No flying arm bars, no flying triangles. That stuff, it doesn't work as well as people think it does. It only catches other people off guard.
You know, sorry to interrupt you guys, but I think I just read back the chat real quick, and it looks like Milkman seems to be making a very, very valid point in saying, you know, because he did win, essentially did win the kind of like the matchmaking poll of the community of who Disputed should have fought next, and AJ felt slighted by it, which is why he's in this fight. It was because Milkman was originally supposed to be the opponent because he won the poll, but you know, Disputed kind of blew that all out of the water once he leaked the fight info of the matchmaking info rather. So
yeah,
Milkman's point was essentially, you know, everybody's saying that AJ was going to be a harder fight than Milkman, and
no,
Milkman's got a very good ground game, and I wouldn't even say that that'd be a harder matchup. I think it would be. Oh, look at this! He's got AJ biting on just about every fucking feint he does at this point.
Yeah, I don't think that Milkman's
I think that was
an easier fight than AJ, but I think the styles of Milkman and Disputed are much more closer than AJ and Disputed. I keep saying Undisputed. It's just like embedded in my brain to say that. But
well,
Disputed, I think their styles are much closer. Yeah. The styles are much more closer than what AJ and Disputeds are, in my opinion.
Ooh, Milkman's talking a little bit of trash in the chat. He said, I'd rail Disputed.
viciously.
Oh.
Somebody said, bet the house
If it happened, I
Milkman.
wouldn't be surprised.
Ooh.
You know, I never count Milkman out, dude. He knows
Sapphire
what he's
Blunts. Why does that name sound so familiar? He chimes in saying Milkman would mop him.
It's Guts.
Oh, that's right. Okay, okay. Well,
We'll
speaking
see him
of
later
guts,
on tonight.
Yeah, we will. We'll get to see him defend his title for the first time. See if he can have a title reign. Ooh, beautiful uppercut by AJ.
Not able to capitalize on it, though.
Now, one thing that was brought up already was Disputed having 4 clinches in that last round, but that last clinch kind of did no damage, so it really is just a hard warning on, you know, there is a 3 clinch minimum, or maximum rather, per round here in Fury FC, so. Oh, beautiful counter.
Big uppercut.
He does it right back to AJ.
It's starting to become somewhat, they both figured each other out, but AJ's behind. So it's weird to see what AK's gonna do, or AJ's gonna do here.
Oh, good takedown defense by AJ. Kind of mixed up the shots just then.
Yeah, he can't keep it even. That's what it is. He's got to make some bigger
very
shots.
valid point. So, Legacy, correct me if I'm wrong. So
Ooh, beautiful.
Oh,
Woo!
big hook.
Oh, he's
Disputer's
going
not
for
gonna
it.
go for it super hard though.
Oh, he's wanting the finish.
He did go for it. Beautiful straight. Now he's going to pour it on for the finish.
Damn, and just like that.
Where's Milkman standing in the standings? Does he belong
Milkman,
here right now?
Milkman is he's only lost 2 fights. Both of them were to Guts, and one of them was a regular. The other one was a short notice replacement. Both in title fights, shockingly enough. But other than that, I mean, he's sitting pretty comfortable.
So
Yeah.
Snap does make a very valid point. So, Legacy, correct me if I'm wrong. So the clinch rule that we have established is more to make sure clinch spammers don't happen. Because we all know that
Correct.
you get into Division 19, Division 20, there's that one guy that just clinches you 50 times in one round for that little 2 combo. And so that's what it really is. Like, for an example, our first fight with Fluid, Freez, and Snapped. Fluid did go over that clinch rule, but he didn't capitalize on it.
Correct. Was there more to that? Yeah, I mean, you kind of just stopped there. But no,
Yes,
unless you
yes,
were setting me up for a second.
I was handling predictions. I apologize.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, no.
But that's ultimately what that clinch rule was for, is to scare off the clinch spammers.
Yes, it is. We don't like clinch spamming. I think it is very cheesy. It's not something that's like, it's not fun, dude. You take all the fun out of the game. You know, this is you know, if you want to go do cheesy shit somewhere else, but not here in FFC. You know, we like to keep everything very, for the most part, pretty realistic. Stuff like that, keeping it fun and more fan and user friendly, if you will. Okay, so up next, Zach, we've got a Show and STK Blake getting ready to getting ready for their fight. Now this is going to be STK Blake's maybe his one-off in CAF. I'm not quite sure. He's not typically a CAF player. We typically only see him on regs. However, you know, he's wanting to show up tonight. And then of course Show, who is I do believe ranked number 2, and then of course ranked number 3 Farani in the main event.
And predictions are out for Show and Blake. BK Soul said Blake beat me in TC, so we might have an interesting fight here.
Yeah, exactly. It's not the FFC though, so we'll see how it goes. I love that afro. Right
That
for the
afro was
takedown.
something
Oh,
nice.
denied.
Oh, beautiful. Damn, kind of chain wrestling it already.
Yeah.
Yep, really smooth too. Not like cheesy, but you know, he got it done.
They took him out and immediately gets a deny. On these nice little chipping shots, just building up that grapple advantage. He's probably going to look to posture up, Muff.
Yeah, I assume. I'm surprised he hasn't already, honestly.
Yeah, it's kind of
Right
a little,
after a strike.
kind of a little cheesy, you know, breaking the head down just a smidge. Oh, he broke the block down.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, get
What
the
the
finish.
fuck?
Off the rip.
Wow.
He knew exactly what he was doing there.
He did.
He knew exactly what he needed to
That
do.
man came in with a fucking plan.
Yeah, he did. And he walked away with it too.
Oh, damn, STK Blake is no fucking joke, dude. That guy is
No.
on any given Sunday, that man is a top 50 player.
Yeah.
Well, shit, what does
Just
that say about Show
demolishing
now?
him.
Beautiful game.
I don't know if his opponent was like, it happened so fast. He just may not have been ready for the whole problem itself. You know, may have thought he was good there.
Maybe so. Well, with that being said, you know, we're gonna go ahead and move over to, you know, the main event of the evening. We got Guts getting ready to defend his title for the very first time as the CAF champion. And we got Farani, you know, stepping up 2-0 in calf right now, and I think Guts is like 3-0 or something. He has been putting on really great performances, but Syed Farani has put on 2 fantastic knockouts, kind of back to back on it. So,
and predictions are out, by the way.
And they're already readied up. So if anybody wants to go ahead and give them the good to go, they can do so. And we'll get this.
Yeah, we know Syed comes in hot. We know he looks for the fast knockouts. He looks for violence. But, I mean, Guts is so true and tested. We're going to see how he deals, or if he weathers the storm, or if Syed wants to fight different. So these two fighting each other, you just never know how it's going to really go. You know, if Syed comes in hot and he lands these big shots early, Syed's going to go for the knockout.
I don't know if y'all know this, but they fought each other before.
Shut your mouth, Zach.
I see that. I've seen that.
You ready to fight? Are you ready to fight?
So maybe Syed takes it a little bit slower, or I have yet to see a Syed fight where he doesn't come in and just put on.
Yo, somebody is dropping mega coin, and they're all doing it in favor of the champion and Guts. Ooh. He's got that Phil Road type body style going on right now. Somebody dropped that
Yeah.
Just a smidge, just blowing my ears out.
Oh, 2 whiffs.
Beautiful.
Yeah, well, Guts can thank EA for that one.
Yeah.
His foot just slid off of his body for no reason. Good, beautiful feint front, or beautiful feint front kick to the body.
Oh yeah, he'll get it
Jesus Christ,
eventually.
that was a hard one to say.
He feinted the lead calf kick and went with a rear body kick.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, he is
big rock.
mixing it up high and low now. Wow.
Yep, slip right hook.
Syed Farani is in trouble. He just got put on notice this round.
Another back kick. Guts looking comfortable in both stances.
Ooh, let's see.
Both guys in, minor exchanges, but both guys landing.
Yeah, nothing really heavy landed. Just constant, I wouldn't say pitter-patter, but...
Activity.
Yeah.
Good activity.
Trying to get pot shots off, if you will. Trying to get something clean to land, and just like that, Guts lands it first. He waited till that lead leg, or basically he waited for his feet to come back to the ground, leaving him open for that counter shot.
Landed it. I stress this to the guys in my gym all the time. If you can't throw strikes like everyone else does, you have to ill time it. You have to time it weird, and that's what throws people off. Again, with
That's
that
twice
lead
we've
leg
seen
kick
it
to
out
the
of him.
back kick to the body. Yeah.
Brownie needs
It's
to be
so
careful,
fast.
though. He's already got a stamina disadvantage, and we're only in the first round.
And like I said, Guts is a veteran. He's no pushover in situations like this. He knows how to weather the storm. He knows how to pick them apart.
Thank you, Snap. Snapping my eardrums.
Joe Goldberg types in the chat saying, somebody go all in on Syed. That's a little crazy. I didn't see what it closed out at, but my God.
That's a Joe Goldberg thing to say, though. He always goes for the underdog.
Well, right now it's a 98% Guts to 2% Said.
Yeah.
Four fucking ads. Why? Well, hey, they're not as long anymore, so we took them off. Just hit subscribe, bro. Just hit subscribe. You're helping the community.
Syed's looking good early in this round. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just noticed he landed a couple good combinations.
Man, I wonder if Guts is going to target this body this round. And as I say
Yeah,
he does it.
Yeah. He's done that. That's the third time now in this round. He's landed that same exact kick.
See, I think that's something Farani needs to work on, is because Guts now knows that every single time is going to be a body kick. Farani has thrown nothing but body kicks. He needs to switch it up.
What's scary about Guts throwing those body kicks is that he's switching stances. But you don't see this a lot from especially Xbox players. He is so comfortable in both stances that it's like I said, it's ill-timed. It's like weirdly timed. You don't think that it's gonna happen until it happens.
Well, he's pulling a lot of
until you're
movement.
getting hit by it.
He's pulling a lot of movement out of Farani right now with those feints. Man, and just about every time he did, you see Farani try to block either high or low. It's only going to set it up for something big later.
Yeah, exactly. He's
kind of playing
with
a
the
show and tell
ability
game
to
with
switch
him.
stance. Yeah, with the ability to switch stances like this and move away, it gives Guts the ability to make reads.
Oh!
Oh.
Where the champion's hurt.
Syed with the rock. Syed's not afraid to stamp dump, but he just doesn't have it to dump. That's another T kick to the body. Another body kick. That may have been a one and done for Syed. Syed's got to make something happen here with some big shots. To rock him.
But he's just right out of range, man.
Yeah, and he just doesn't have the stamina to miss those. So although he's getting rocked, Guts feels pretty comfortable here. Even though he's getting rocked, what's he gonna do,
Yeah, he does have the massive stamina advantage on him. But, with that being said, all it takes is one ill-timed body shot, get block countered, and it's donezo. You gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Catching it.
The anxiety with this matchup right now. He has got Guts breathing bad and poorly. But he's going to try to finish it off.
Drop him.
Oh! Saved by the bell. Saved by the bell, Muff Cut. What are we doing here, bro?
I thought he got it for a second, man.
Man. Just absolutely saved by the bell on that one.
Yeah.
You ready?
Syed struggling with these big power shots to get through, and Guts just taking his time and patiently landing big uppercut. Syed staying a little more patient this time. He realizes he doesn't have the stamina to make it happen.
Jesus, these guys. Man,
yeah, great fight.
I think if Farani watches this fight back, I think he might see that he needs to develop some stamina management on this one.
Yeah, that's been Syed's story since I've ever started watching him fight. Is stamina management. But he's so good at landing. Yeah, he's so good at landing these big hard shots like in a row, like in fluidity. That he feels like that's gonna work for him. But against guys like Guts, against guys like the top guys, it's hard to deal with. It's hard to land all those shots in a row on him.
Mm-hmm.
So he finds himself landing 1-2 good shots here and there and rocking them. But like I said, like right now, Guts probably feels pretty damn comfortable standing in front of him, even though he's rocked, because he doesn't have the stamina to deal with it, or get him out of there. Big hook!
Oh my God, Farani's on survival mode right now, Muff.
Drops him with the front T kick to the body. Maybe it was a back T kick. Well, whichever. It was a T kick.
Oh, and another.
Guts looking to pour it on a little more, but stay steady in it.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
Stay steady here. Yeah,
he's got him out.
Beautiful.
He's going to survive, but for how much longer?
Yeah. Guts finding some success in the same side combinations. And I can see him going back to it. It was that straight to that body. Oh, Guts pouring it on. He's got him so hurt.
Oh!
Throwing, ducking it, and going for the hook with himself.
Oh my
I can't
God.
believe that head kick didn't knock him down.
Jesus, there we go.
And TKO'd him with the body shot. What a fight.
What a fun one,
Both
huh?
men absolutely battered.
Damn it.
Guts not buckling under the pressure and able to get him out of there. And what, the third round? Fourth round?
Third round, and that
Third
round.
That breathing of his was compromised heavily in that second round, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, what a dog fight.
Amazing fight. Yeah. Farani was never out of it, even though he was down almost the whole time. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, no, he
Dude,
he was pulling him out, man. At any given chance that he could find a counter shot in, essentially, dude, he was trying it.
Yeah, and he was landing it, man. he was landing them. There was right there at the end of that round, I could tell Guts was worried. That's what's crazy. Like I said, in the second round, like beginning of the third, whenever I was like, he's not worried about getting rocked. He
And then he gets
started
rocked.
worrying because because he wasn't able to get Farani out of there, and he kept getting rocked. So you slowly started watching Guts' patience like run thin, and like his urgency fucking get higher, for him to get him out of there.
And that's funny that you said that, because Guts literally came into the chat and said, "Bit too close for my liking."
Oh,
You can see it. He felt he was like in round 2. He was confident as can be.
Mm-hmm.
Round 3, he's like, "I'm getting him out of here. If I knock him, we're going. I'm stam dumping on him."
Well, they needed to after that. Well, thank you
Yeah.
everybody for showing up and showing out. We appreciate everybody. We're running up on an hour and 45 at this point. With a fantastic card. I enjoyed everything, start to finish. These guys were fantastic. Dude, I already have my picks for all the performances of the night and fight of the night, honestly. Or rather, we'll discuss it, but I mean, man, I think I have my front runners. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
But with all being
It's hard
said,
for that one not to be fight of the night. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, perfect. You made a very valid point. Well, with all being said, Zach, I know we've got this weekend coming up. We've got oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank here. Versatile is going to be fighting. He's going to be defending his title against V-Pain. Yes, you're right. That is that is something I've been super excited about this, because we have not yet had this fight happen. And man, winner next week is obviously going to be taking on the winner of, oh my gosh, I wish I could remember. Oh wait, I do. Show, who just actually showed out, and he's going against I'm the GOAT. So that's gonna be, dude, next in line for the title between that. Holy shit, sign me the fuck up. We just saw what Show could do in CAF. I want to see what he can do in Regs, man.
So let me ask you this, Legacy. What's going on with the Xbox title?
So with the Xbox title, we're gonna have this Saturday. We're gonna have a, it has been vacated. Scorch is stepping away from competition for now. Actually, he was gonna compete on this card, but I do believe he is actually stepping away entirely from competition for at least a few weeks. We'll see. So he did vacate his title, but now we're gonna have number 2 ranked Reggie and number 4th ranked Toby Ruins going at it, and it's going to be a stylistic Islam Makhachev for the challenge. Well, for the number 4th ranked fighter. No way, shit.
No,
How are we
number
going
2.
on this? I don't know. Either way, we get a Khabib versus Islam style matchup. So I'm kind of excited about that one.
I agree.
Well, if Zach, you guys got anything left?
I sure don't. Thank you all for being here.
Well, good. And with that being said, Muff, I want to go ahead and tell you thank you. It seems like you're wanting to be, and probably will be, a regular on the Wednesdays commentating booth. And quite honestly, I think that is a more than a fantastic addition. So I do want to say I appreciate it and thank you once again.
Yeah, thank you guys. It was a pleasure being here. I had a blast. An excellent string of cards. I mean, all these guys came in, they showed out. I mean, even the guys that lost, they showed out. They showed what they can do. You know, especially on the prelims, these guys, every person on the prelims, win or lose, showed that they do not belong on the prelims.
Facts.
They belong elsewhere, you know?
Dude, and what about Ashur coming back after like I haven't seen him compete in a hot minute, then he just comes out of nowhere. And
Oh,
puts on a
amazing.
fucking solid performance.
Yeah, you're like, well, he did good here, and then he came in and just absolutely, like, amazing. Making reads, getting good knockdowns, keeping it simple, short, basics, man. And that, whenever these guys learn that the basics are everything, that's whenever they'll start racking up these wins. Like, I believe Ashur will start doing.
Yeah, no, he was checking off a lot of boxes tonight. I will say he checked off a lot of boxes.
Yeah.
One box that I know that he's going to want to check off a little bit better is going to be that takedown defense. You know, he struggled a little bit with that, but every single time that he got taken down, what did he do? He threatened something,
Right
got
back
back
up.
to his feet, reverse positioned, did something. So I mean, that was very good. I was very you know, hats off to that. Hats off to him and for show. Holy shit. Those two put on, dude, very good performances tonight. Dude, this whole fucking card, God, it's so fun. Oh well.
Yeah, it's so nasty, man. It was so good. You gotta love it. This is why I love commentating, man. Seeing this stuff, these hungry guys, and it's just as simple as, like you said, it's just a video game. But these guys come in and they show out, dude. Especially live, they put their heart on the line, man, to try and, you know, just be here for us and fight each other. And it's this, like, especially whenever you put it live, dude, it puts like the competitive soul into people, and they just want to show out for everyone because they know everyone's watching, you know.
Oh yeah.
This is the time right now, you know.
And not everybody can
perform
compete
better.
under the bright lights like that. Not everybody can lock in. You know, they may be an absolute fucking a barn burner, you know, in spars and stuff like that, but you know, they get it on the bright lights and sometimes they kind of crack and fade. But I mean, dude, every single one of these guys tonight seemed to fucking lock it in.
Yeah. That's
They
what
really
life
did.
is, man. You're gonna be on in the spotlight your whole life, no matter what it is, a job interview, whatever crazy ass thing you got in front of you. If you think everyone's watching you, it's all about how you perform under pressure.
Yep.
And believe it or not, this helps you, man.
Yeah, because essentially, you know, we're all kings at our own little castle.
Yep, exactly.
Oh.
Don't
Alrighty,
realize
guys.
how small your castle is until everyone's watching. And that's what makes it great.
Alrighty, guys. Well, that's just about it for us. I'm Legacy. That's Zach. Muffcuck, once again, thank you for stopping by. I think you've got a permanent spot here anytime you want. So, you know, just appreciating the fighters once again. You know, thank you guys for all the follows, the subs lately. We appreciate everything. You know, you guys are fantastic. You know, we wouldn't do it if it wasn't for you guys. So, you build it and they will come. Alrighty, guys. I'm out.
Step into the ring where shadows collide. Knuckles of steel, nothing left to hide. With fire in our lungs and thunder to bring, we rise as warriors to hear the world sing. Fury fighting champions, scars on our skin. We don't break, we don't bow, we live to win. Through the blood, sweat, tears, we claim our pride. This is our glory, this is our time. The crowd goes wild with our hearts ablaze. In this concrete jungle we carve our ways. No chains hold us, no fear puts us down. We're kings of chaos wearing defiance as crowns. Fury fighting champions, scars on our skin. We don't break, we don't bow, we live to win. Through the blood, sweat, tears, we claim our pride. This is our glory, this is our time. our glory.